Ah. Hola, mis amigos. Anyway. Hey, we're there's no sound. Okay, there's the sound. It's a little bit quiet. Okay, hey. Grigori says, yeah, Shadowbringer again. Hey, Gregorius. And hello to Yamazi and Hatun. Hatuns, are you going to do... Ah, the event. Yes, I should do that. I remembered about that event. Oh, we just barely talked about it yesterday. Why would I have already forgotten? Where does one go for the newest event? Versus quiet and chill background music. Yeah, I like the Crystarium. Crystarium music's like pretty nice, I gotta say. Gridonner, okay. I guess we're gonna hurry and teleport to Gridania real quick. We're gonna get the event done. The event should be relatively quick. They're usually not too long, and I want to make sure I get it done before it ends. But how are folks doing tonight? I see Yamazi says mucho bueno mi hermano. Ah, sí. Mucho comprendo. I'm sorry, I took Spanish in high school. I understand more than I can speak, I'll say that much. But I also don't really understand a terrible amount. Yeah, how are folks doing? How's the Sunday been? And or just the weekend? Or is it Monday for some of you? I'm not sure. I know time moves in mysterious ways. I should just use the crystal. I don't know where I was going. I'm guessing it starts at the amphitheater. Usually the events do. Okay, sorry. Rory says, yes, Monday for me. Oh boy. Monday's the bestest of days. Wow, it's a lot more eggy than the last time I was here. Kind of interesting. Gili Aliapo. Oh, I remember her. I think we talked to her at some other thing. The Princess and the Eggs. Gili Aliopo is looking for someone to help make a dream come true. Oh, I am a dream maker. Mazi says, play with the tune just in case you get lost like a pup. No, I'm fine. I'm so good. I know Gridania. I can't navigate a single other city in this entire game, but I know Gridania. Ah, welcome, my friend. I take it the hatching tide decorations have caught your eye? Oh, Grayson, is that really you? I had hoped I might see you again, but I did not dare assume. Nonetheless, it warms my heart that you were eager to revel in hatching tide once more. Oh, I love me hatching tide times, whatever that is. This year it was again a dream that sparked my imagination. A dream of a Gubu, massive and marvelous, standing upon the stage where else but in Ulda so many malms away. This... what? Wreathed in radiant flowers of pink, the darling Gubu held in her hands an egg decorated most lavishly. What was last year's hatching tide event? I'm trying to remember. So I remember this person. I just don't remember where I remember this person. No nota. And there is but one time of year when the sandy brown of that city is accented by peach blossoms in full bloom. Yes, I speak of Little Ladies' Day. The message of Mistress Aliopo's dream was clear. Combine the spirit of hatching tide and Little Ladies' Day to create the most exciting day that Jewel of a City has seen. Naturally, we sought out those in charge of the event and brought our proposal before them. 'Tis a pleasure as always, Grayson. I see ours is not the only celebration which can boast of your selfless assistance. The Royal Seneschal. What a mustache. Mistress Aliopo's proposal was quite unprecedented, and so confident was she in her vision that she had already secured the services of a performer and his Gubu companion before meeting with us. He's like, well, now I guess I regret to say not all in Ulda share in her conviction. Many doubt the safety of such an act, which has brought our plans for Little Ladies' Day to a standstill. Are they saying that Little Ladies' Day is not conducive with giant Gubus doing dances? The trepidation is not without cause, mind you. Some 15 years ago, a supposedly tame Gubu... Hello, Goodsworth. You're just in time. A supposedly tame Gubu ran amok in the city streets, causing untold harm. When the Seneschal informed us of these circumstances, I got to thinking. We could hold a hatching tide event here in Gridonia, with a Gubu as the main attraction. I'm just like, okay. My character's like, this is such a terrible plan, though. Not only would this lift the spirits of Gridonia's people, but it would prove to those in Ul'dah that the Gubus poses no danger. Surely that would put any doubts to rest. And she's like, I just like wearing egg hats. That's why I'm here. In fact, the performers have already arrived. Nonota and I were treated to a display of their show, and I must say, never have I seen a Gubu so pretty and sweet. What? The Gubu? The Gubus, you know, the ones that we know about? Pretty and sweet? Out of all the paths forward we could have taken, this seemed to be the only one which might please all parties. I came to Gridonia at once, so I could act as a witness for my peers in Ul'dah. Since you're here, might you accompany me to the show? Someone as well versed in this realm's beastkin as you may be singularly qualified to tell us just how docile this Gubu is. I expect quite a few eggs from my troubles. Well, I'd hate to see Miss Aliapo's dream shattered. Like, I can expect egg compensation. As would I. While I'm certain that there is nothing to fear, having a stout arm by my side will be most reassuring. I'm sure this is going to go great. Well then, all is settled. The show of a lifetime awaits at Bent Branch Meadows. You had best not tarry. Agreed. Let us make our way there and speak with Aldemund, the performer in charge. Oh, I can hardly wait. I'm sure this will go so well. Lala says, yeah, last hatching tide. Since I'm not there, Lala. Hatching tide, says Lala. You're close enough. Took me that long to realize it looked weird because the R snuck into the word the first time. The tune says it was the Tonberry. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because like that was like the creepy guy who like was obsessed with like becoming the Tonberry. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Who let the hers out? And the frighten emote. That's right, okay. Coming back into my super typo here, I see, says Lala. No, you're doing great, Lala. I can translate it just fine, I think. When I said, Lala, I beat you in Hatuna as your first. That's true, Yamazi was here first. Yamazi is a stream senpai and must be respected as such by everyone in chat. Thus saith the long-standing rules that we've all known to be here. That have always been the case. Goodsworth says hello in all caps. Goodsworth is very here. Hi, Goodsworth. How are you? Oh, that's a good job. That tune says 1.0 lore. Wait, really? No, about the previous, like, the Gubu escape? Really? Yamai says you owe me 3 goats and 2 ducklings. Because certainly you're the exception. It says no. Yamai says yes. You want to even follow them, Gray? You want to even follow who? Where? What? Yes. It's an egg. Who? Oh, the long-standing traditions. I probably have already forgot what I said. Is this where I say I was debating abandoning you tonight and not showing up? No, Lala, you wouldn't. Who else would help? I went to visit the Gubu along with Mistress Aliapo. I must say, I never realized just how adorable they could be. The adorable Gubu is even now delivering egg-tastic cheer to all in Bent Branch Meadows. Go there and speak with Aldemund. I'm sure he shall be most eager to treat you to the show. Oh boy. I'm sure this is going to go off perfectly with no problems. Bent Branch Meadows. There it is. This is also my caps lock got stuck on the hello. Fair enough. This is definitely not Hatun. Yeah, Hatun is never helpful. We all know this. Hatun, I'm sure is actively working to sabotage Not just my streams, but the entirety of my life. Where were we going? I was listening. There, I see it. The princess and the eggs. This way. I can smell the eggs from here. The tune says never helpful at all. Exactly. Not endlessly patient in helping me run roulettes. All the time. A pink Gooboo. Wow. Oh, so cute. Look at that friendly fella. Look at all those razor teeth. That's the smile of a friend right there. I never realized it. Oh, that's a tushy. Like how wrinkly Gooboos are. It's like they're wearing like a skin suit that like doesn't really fit right. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I care for it. Or is she not helpful to you and just because you never listen to her? I listen carefully to all of Hatoon's wonderful advice. I just don't necessarily, I don't know, carry out the advice. This is, I think you just made a new insult. You're a dyslexic Yoda. Mozzie, that's a cute creature. That's a shh, don't tell their secrets. Oh dear. Royal Seneschal. I don't believe I've ever been this close to one before. Right? Alderman's like, no, this is fine, guys. Trust me. Am I missing any arms? No. Oh, didn't see you there. Can we help you? Greetings. I am the Royal Seneschal, in charge of making Little Ladies' Day most memorable for all ladies of the realm. Mistress Aliapo has informed us that you have quite the show prepared for us. Ah, we've been waiting for you. You'll be hard-pressed to pick your jaw up off the floor after you see what my PT has in store for you. I've been watching over her ever since the day I found her wandering the wilderness all by her lonesome. We spent ages looking for a family, but now I suppose we're all each other has. Petey. A lovely name to be sure. Those flowers, are they peach blossoms? I dare say she is the very picture of the Little Ladies' Day princess. I'm glad to hear that. And I know Petey is too. She's thought of little else since the moment Miss Aliapo came to us with her peculiar request. There's nothing in this world we love more than hearing an audience cheer, and I think this time we'll earn that and then some. We call this one Egg Surprise. Go on, Petey. Wow. The Gooboo knows magic. Okay, that was astounding. Summoned rabbits and everything, what the hey? Impressive, ain't it? And all it took was a few glamour prisms. Of course, that wasn't where the genius was required. It took us days and nights of racking our brains to figure out how to capture the spirit of 2 celebrations. In the end, though, I think we did about as good a job as could have been expected. I mean, I like that attitude. It's like, you know, we tried really hard, and eventually we got to like, yeah, this'll work. I nod my head. I'm like, yeah, sure. Now, here comes the rub. Ever since we arrived in Gredonia, Petey's been a little on edge. Hate to see her like this, but I think I figured out what's causing it. As you just saw, she's got no problem performing in front of an audience of 2s. When a whole gaggle of revelers showed up not too long ago, she just froze up. I see. She must not be used to such large crowds. Luckily, I managed to save the show by climbing atop her head. That set her mind at ease and helped her to find her courage. But I ain't as young as I used to be, and my knees are already crying out in protest at the prospect of climbing her again. But you, on the other hand, I reckon you've got plenty of moms left in those adventurous legs of yours. Might I trouble you to join our merry troop and support Petey during her star turn? All you have to do is climb atop her and head towards the crowd. Jeeps. Show them our act and tell the spectators to come to me for an egg of their own. Still plenty to go around. I'm like, yeah. I ride stuff all the time. It's a big mouth. Because there was apologies, but what in the foreskin monster? It's Petey. She's a sweetie. Don't you know? iTunes says Grey Prob has the same thoughts about Sharpettes? Sharpays? I think it's a Sharpay. LMG, what is this writing? It's so elementary, says Yamazi. No, yeah, I mean, the events are, like, really interesting, I have to say. Like, it's... I mean, I don't... Is it the same writing stuff that, like, does, like, the main stories? Or, like, is it just, like, other people, like, in the dev team? Because, like, the holiday events always have a very different tone compared to other stuff going on. If PD can feel beautiful, anyone can, says Lala. PD's having a great time. Hatoon says, I just tried to do this event on my alt, but not on Hatoon. Oh no! Hatoon, you fool. Yamazi says, it's a were-axolotl. It's not too far off, I guess. Trust me, PD will love having you aboard. Now's our chance to get those eggs into the hands of those eager Gridonians. She's too timid to wander off on her own, but so if something else demands your attention, she'll make her way back to me. Now get out there and give Gridoni an egg surprise. I am upon the PD. Wow. That's really fun. I like this. Can I... Yes! Oh, she got some... Oh, I can fly! Petey, you're incredible! Such grace and beauty! Hold on, I gotta get zoomed out for the full experience of this. Oh, hold on, how do I... Aha! Such majesty! Look at this! Wow! Truly like an eagle in its natural element. Alright. Where am I going? I wasn't really listening. Curious lass, you look like you need to be traumatized. Don't see the eggs. Is this the right place? Yes. You fool. Wow. Anything about that? That was amazing! The rabbits were so adorable. And that crown of peach blossoms is so pretty. I wonder if they give them out the eggs. Let's go find out. Shar-Pei's or dogs with super loose, wrinkly skin. I feel like I've maybe seen those then. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Mozzie says Petey is based. We should all aspire to be like Petey. Really. Gray won't like Petey and Shadowbringers because she can't fly yet. Look, Lala, don't... I'm having a good time right now. Don't ruin it. I forgot to... Dagnabbit. My controller just disconnected, and I remember that I haven't... Smo sent me a thing that would help with the whole disconnection issue that my controller does in 14. And I meant to get that all set up today. I just haven't had time. I had a super busy day for reasons of my own making, but still. I definitely missed getting that done. And I still got to get those new redeems in the store for Goodsworth. I should be able to get those all in before the next stream, though, I think. Like tomorrow I should get that all finished up. I'm somehow unsettled by how floppy the arms are. No, it's fine. She's quadruple jointed in the arms. That's why they're so swangy. Time to use the mountain Shadowbringers where I can fly, says Hatoon. No, Hatoon, don't. Also, not to be confused with Shar-Pei, who is a mean girl in High School Musical. High School Musical. Aha, the modern classic High School Musical. I mean, I think we can all agree that High School Musical 2 was probably the finest of the series. But, you know, you gotta have respect for the original. You know, it started it all. Never seen High School Musical, and I'm thankful for that, says Yumazi. Oh, but they're so good. Enthused man. They said the show's over here, didn't they? Ass, you fool. Be showed. Honestly, I think I've seen it like once, but I do like some of the songs. Honestly, lol, what did I just see? I'm enthused. Oh, this must be that performing goober I heard so much about. Good show, good show. I think I'll get an egg of my own to remember this by. It works. People buy stuff if you show them cool things. It works every time. Honestly, like, it's been... I think the last time I've seen the High School Musical movies, like, was back when they were, like live premiering on the Disney Channel. Like, so long ago. Oops. I didn't read what he said. I heard the Hatching Tide festivities would be held this year, but I've seen nothing of the ordinary. Okay. Like, it's been ages since I've seen them. Oh my stars, what manner of... Oh, you're promoting Hatching Tide? Yes, I knew that, of course. Splendid trick that was, truly. I never knew Goobus to be adept at anything besides eating, but you've expanded my horizons. Mayhap I'll partake in the festivities this year after all. The spirit of Hatching Tide is alive in Gridania. Return to Aldamund and tell him of Petey's courageous performances. Good job, Petey. Gasp! That was scary. There's a goober running around. Someone needs to call Aminal Control about that one. Where am I going? Aldamund, my friend. I guess PD left. But yeah, I learned to see where High School Musical was made, and when it was done, the entire school was forced to watch it. Gozer says, no need to hurry on that redeems. Time is important. I'm willing to wait if it takes too much time. No, I mean, I can get them done. I ran out of time today. I ended up having like a couple of different things I was committed to that took a bit longer than I thought. And I almost actually didn't even start the stream on time. I was really cutting it down to the wire, but managed to get it done, so it's fine. Cartoon that sounds miserable, says you lost. My sister was a Disney Channel original movies. Aw, Goodsworth. So kind. That opens up my actions and traits menu, apparently. But no, I used to, I wouldn't say I was, obsessed with, Disney Channel movies, but, I don't know, there was a period of time when, most of my entertainment was, coming via cable TV. And I just had a really low bar for what I was willing to watch. And so most of those Disney Channel movies I've probably seen, at least of a certain era. Can't stand musicals. They make me far more irritated than entertained. Says good. See, I like a good musical. A bad musical is pretty bad, but a good musical can be very fun. Cartoon says it was hell. The only musical I liked was the parody of one that I can't remember the name of. Unless you discovered that last week, Ray. What did I discover last week? You might say, Gray, are you Amish? Amish? No, Amish. I am not. That head pats equals actions and trait. Oh, that's right, yeah. I knew it did something. I couldn't remember what it did. This just might work. Aldamund. Good work, Grayson. Same goes for you, Petey. Ow, why would Hattoon? But... you can't activate my Cure 3 now, can you? I'm in the middle of dialogue. You fool. Good work, Grayson. Same goes for you, Petey. I could hardly pass around the eggs fast enough. Garr. Well said, Petey. And it looks like Petey's managed to conquer her fears. Let's hope these ovations are enough to conquer the seneschals. The princess and the eggs. We did it. Goodsworth, no. Are you a cultist? Always. So many good cults to join nowadays. Why even stop with one? There's not a single egg left. Good work spreading the word, Grayson. The Royal Seneschal has reached a decision. Petey and Pink. Although I've been but a bystander in affairs so far, what I've seen has been truly inspiring. Petey is possessed not only of a kind heart, but the soul of an entertainer as well. I would have her be the main attraction of our stage in Ul'dah. On behalf of the Little Ladies' Day Planning Committee, I invite you to our city as honored guests. Well, I'm not one to decline such an eager invitation. Consider it accepted. But first, I'd best tell Miss Aliapo that she'll be needing more eggs. And go on to the Ul'dah. We'll find our own way there before long. Wonderful. Then I shall depart at once to make the stage ready for your arrival. Ahem. You've helped tremendously already, but there's no denying that Petey has taken a shine to you. Might you watch over her in Ul'dah for a while, just until she becomes accustomed to the crowds? I nod my head. Goodbye, Royal Seneschal. It's a really complicated, silly name, but I respect. Every stage is different, so it might take a while until Petey finds her footing. But her desire to see people smile can't be doubted. She'll shine brighter than all the jewels in any merchant's coffers. Grrr. Petey appears excited for her next adventure, bringing joy to the hearts of the realm's little ladies. I'm sure the realm's little ladies will be excited to see you. So we need to go to Ul'dah. Ul'dah. Yes. Because it says the cult of Grey runs deep and far. He wishes to be a cryptid one day, or eaten by one. Look. I mean, either way you get to become a cryptid. Either part of one, or become your own one, I guess. I don't know. Lala says he's obviously somehow brainwashed us all to keep watching him so sure. Look. No, Lala, are you suggesting that my streams have very carefully coded, like tweened images that flash momentarily to like motivate you to continue watching even when you're desperately mad at me? Because that sounds like a lot of work. Where was I going? Hold on, I guess I could open up the journal. Petey in pink. It's right there. Guys, it's right in front of me all along. Like friendship. I really wonder if Grey lives on Earth. Oh, I got a summer house here. Because it says, no, he's an orbiter of the moon. That's why he keeps losing streams. It's only Elden Ring. Elden Ring hates me. Bitterly. More like watching a train wreck and you can't help but watch it. I'll take it. The best train wreck you ever saw. Peach confetti? I'd be... Okay.
My mind is no fortress. It is an open pasture ravaged by internecine conflict and chicken.
There we go. And also, thank you for that, Goodsworth. Glad to hear that you're enjoying your chicken. Ah, what the... Can I just... Can I... Thank you. There we go. I have my confetti. Royal Servant. Good evening to you, Adventure. Have you any questions regarding the history of Little Ladies? Your Hadget time at your service. Okay, that's fine. Aha, you are arrived. You'll be glad to know that I've managed to win over the planning committee with my story of Petey's show. Uldah's gates will be cast wide for her arrival. If she is amenable to the idea, I would have her be the star attraction on this year's stage. But the first order of the day is to spread the word. If we tell the citizens what we saw in Bent Branch Meadows, it is my hope that they will welcome Petey with open arms. And if a show is a success, then we will have managed a celebration which spans from Gridania to Ul'dah, painting smiles upon the faces of all the realm's little ladies and egg fanatics alike. I shall stay here and drum up what interest that I can. Grayson, pray head to the steps of Thal and do the same. Meet me at the stage afterwards, and together we can shower Petey with applause. Okay. So... Oh, I just have to go find people, I see. This way, can I... There we go. I got it. I figured it out. Boom. You're a quest. I don't have time for your merry dances. That's serious business. There's a holiday afoot. Because I'm actually eating roast, so I don't have a Wendy's ad on the redeem list. That's fair. Nonchalant citizen. You don't even know what's coming for you. I didn't know goobies were capable of anything more than mindless eating. Are you sure this show isn't just watching a beast chomping on hay? The crowds of Gridania gave her a standing ovation. So what if it is? You'll have a chance to see a goobu up close. Yeah, when you put it that way. Besides, it's not as if I have aught else to do. Alright, look for me among the crowd. I did it. I'm very persuasive. I need to go this way. I can smell idle citizens. Just waiting for the chance to come to my show. How do I... Petey and Pink. I mean, this isn't the most direct way to get there, but it'll work. Huh? Oh, there's an 8th right. That's for cheaters. A conniving ne'er-do-well. Yo, hi, how you doing, buddy? Tell me an angels unless you got a business proposal, pal. Got it? Good, now get the hells out of here. I bet the guy has nothing to do with anything. I bet there's no relevant quest lines where you can actually interact with that. Gray say bedroom and basement? Huh? Goodsworth says message which... What did Goodsworth say? There's retracted. I went into that door that teleported to the Sapphire Avenue exchange. Also, they're being sarcastic. Huh? No, I mean, I'm guessing that's got something to do with like the rogue quest line or something, right? I don't know, actually. Distracted citizen. Also, why did I need to say bedroom and basement? What does that mean? Because this new thing got confused. Not rogue reaper. Dare? Gray lives in a basement with void portals. Goodsworth said Smith about war crimes, and then he said that... My gosh, Goodsworth, how could you? Well, it's true. Gubu performer? Aren't they dangerous? I suppose a friend of mine was raving about the show she saw. A friend of mine was raving about the show she saw in Gradonia. If it's the very same, I suppose it's worth a look. Boy, I love accidental tongue twisters. They make me feel really good about my ability to read. Says, no, I'm being set up. No, Goodsworth, I can't believe you'd say all those things. You've had 2 separate witnesses come forward to claim that you've said terrible stuff. Well, this is tongue twister time. Elegant citizen. So elegant. Gubu, here in Ulda. That dredges up terrible memories of the rampage I witnessed as a child. How do you know that won't happen again? Have you seen this Gubu with your own eyes? She brought countless smiles to the people of Gradonia. She's as gentle as a tame chocobo. Is that so? Well, I see no reason why you would lie to me. Very well, I shall go. Perhaps in this way I could conquer my fears. Yes, you should blindly trust me for whatever I say as a stranger. Time of Petey's performance draws near. Speak with the royal seneschal before she takes the stage. Wait, Petey. Don't start without me. How'd it... Hey, Adventurers Guild. Says Goodsworth is innocent. Sorry, Goodworth. Because I hope we don't have a Harambe moment. Oh man, what a twist that would be for the event. They're leading up to all this friendly happiness stuff, and then the show actually starts and immediately Petey just eats a child. Just oh no. Oh, Petey. This crowd's gotten even my knees shaken. I can't imagine what Petey must be feeling. Petey is not looking super thrilled. I bet Petey just needs to calm down, a nice bowl of Lalafell snacks or something. I don't know. There's a couple of Popotos. Oh, my thanks, Grayson. It seems word has spread even further than I had hoped. Sir Santa. And while this is cause for celebration, Petey appears to be intimidated by their expectant gazes. Of course, you could just hop onto her head and she'd calm down just like that, but we can't lean on you forever. Why don't you rally her spirits with some encouraging words, Grayson? Seems she's warm to you, and I reckon she'd appreciate whatever you have to say. Aw, poor Petey Weedy. Me, my Momidi. Petey. How do I emote? Emotes. Rally. You got this. Don't mess up or you're fired. That James Gray would then be flying on a corpse. corpse. Lol, this is poor gal. How dare you, just because I'm not in the game right now, offer up my people, says lol. There's no one that can stop me. Yumazi says the pronunciation of bedroom and basement reveals some things. Does it? Bedroom, basement? Huh? What does it even mean? What? Gray saying PD would eat Lalafell, shaking my head. Or you could type /rally. I could. Little did everyone know, PD's favorite food was children. He's right to caution you. I feed on children. You could type in chat, you heathen. There's no time for that, Hitoon. That's too slow. We gotta navigate all of the UI menus. Truth be told, this is her first time performing alone in front of so many people. I can see why her legs won't listen to her heart. Little Lady's Day needs its princess. The whole holiday's ruined without you. You gotta suck it up and be brave. Grr. That's the face of a princess. Nods her head like, yes, you're right. That did the trick. You really got a talent for lifting the spirits of the downtrodden, Grayson. I'm so good at it. We are in your debt, truly. It's almost time. Lady Aliapo, Oxenfree should have arrived by now, Grayson. Pray join the bystanders and give Petey your heartiest cheer. At least put emotes in your hotbar. Look at this hotbar, Hitoon. There's no space. Where could I possibly have an emote? I got stuff over here. Over here. Over here. It's all filled up. No space for emotes. Your words are like a drop of water on a hot day. I reckon Petey might like you more than me. That seems kind of rude, seeing as you've raised Petey from a child. The show shall start anon. Go on, join the crowd and lend your voice to the cheers. Petey is ready to take the stage. Join the other bystanders to see what she has in store for Uldah's little ladies. Let's go. Such grace. You're telling me those teeth aren't for munching on small creatures? I know. Those are not the teeth of an herbivore. The tune says, I see 3 spaces and I'm blind. I don't know what you're talking about. She has number sets of teeth. 3 gets this Goodsworth. Goodsworth, you're really, what's with all the caps lock tonight? What's going on, guys? And now for the final act. Bedecked in blooming flowers, this Gubu princess has prepared something unforgettable for all the little ladies out there. Wow. What a show. They're like, we approve of this. This is just how I envisioned it in my dream. And to think I ever believed Gubus were naught but wild beasts. Oh, I simply adore her. If Hatching Tide is even half as thrilling as this show, I'd best catch the next airship to Gridania. She's like, I agree with you, stranger. All's well that ends well. The little ladies get a great show, and Hatching Tide gets more egg seekers. Their smiles are like so many flowers in full bloom. Petey will be the talk of Uldah for moons to come. That she will, that she will. I have to thank you, Miss Aliapo, for giving us both the chance to bring a little brightness to so many lives. I nod my head. Hooray! We're all big fans of this 3-second performance. Guys think you're so funny. Standing up there getting cheered on. Also, what a charming smile. You're right. My keyboard is balancing on Oblivion. Oh no, Goodsworth. Petey should rule the land. This is too good. I suspect ad filtering. I reckon Petey had the most fun out of everyone here. Here's elated by the crowd's reaction, gazes at the stage longingly. I have left Nonota in charge of goings-on in Gridania. Oh, would that she could have seen my dreams come true. Royal Seneschal. Thank you, Petey, for bringing joy to the citizens of Ul'dah, especially its little ladies. Like, that is so many rows of sharp teeth. That was better than I could have imagined. Hatching Tide and Little Ladies' Day both will be remembered as the highlights of the year. Couldn't have done it without your help, Grayson. We'll both be looking back on this experience with fondness for the rest of our lives. Speaking of which, I've got to thinking maybe it's time I leave this performance business behind me and let Petey spread her wings. I think she'd be more than happy by your side if you'll have her. I got a lot of things I gotta do. I gotta go save a world from darkness after this. As for me, I have it in mind to find a place to settle down and rest these old bones. I'd hate to tie Petey down just when she's found her passion. If you bring her along on your adventures, she'll be able to deliver smiles to corners of the world I've only heard tales of. Are you sure you can manage? I feel kind of like, didn't you raise her from a childer? Can't deny I already feel the tendrils of loneliness tugging at my heart, but they'll lose the grip so long as I know Petey's with you. I look forward to hearing of her exploits as I while the days away. Alright. I don't mean to be rude, but I am required in Gridonia. Renota must know just how perfectly my dream manifested. Give the lass our regards, eh? I'll stay here in Ul'dah until the festivities end, and who knows, maybe longer. And with that, allow me to thank you personally, Grayson. No princess in all the realm could have asked for a more devoted seneschal. And that includes Petey. Seeing you dote upon her so dutifully reminded me why I volunteered for this position in the first place. Although Petey's show is concluded, Little Ladies' Day is not. Pray enjoy all that we have prepared. And don't be a stranger in Gridonia either. Okay, yay, guy, we did it. By no note, or whatever, what was the name? Aliapo. Petey and Pink. We did it. It's 2 guys picked ad filtering. Imazi says the quest on tackling social anxiety. That mustache looks drawn on. No, I personally suspect that Lalafels aren't actually capable of facial hair, and they do in fact just get those fake mustache stickers and stick them on just to pretend that they're cool. Royal Seneschal. Crowd is as lively as I've ever seen it. Would that Petey could be our star every year. I know you and Petey will have adventures wilder than any I could ever imagine. Make sure to come visit and regale me with your tales, eh? What is the Royal Seneschal? I think somebody else already explained what it looks like. He's trying to offload her before he's caught for the murderers. Oh no. Raised her from a little goober sprout. The Seneschal works for part of royal family that sponsors Little Ladies' Day. Gray should have a Gubu Sprout link from ARR MSQ. I think I do. That's only because you haven't met Papa Sean yet. I met Papa Sean. I met him very, very briefly during Heavensward. Because he's part of the party that is helping me find what's the maid out in the boonies after she murders a person. But anyway, so let me check my inventory real quick. A Petey horn. I can summon the Petey mount. Neat. I should open up that too. Okay.
Yoink.
Gasp. Don't yoink it, Goodsworth. I need that. That's my Petey. That'll be the adventures of Gray and Petey. It's my new show. Okay, hold on. How do I... Okay, just super duper quickies. Because I think that's the end of the seasonal event here. But I gotta run back over to Gridonia because I forgot to buy the event items that are in the store there. Because they're definitely are very important event items that I have to have. And if I don't get them now, I'll never get them again. Who's Riggy? Riggy do trick. See Riggy's trick. Who the heck's Riggy? Who are you, Gabino? Get out of here. A chipper citizen. A courteous collector? Okay, that's fine. Ah, there we are. A magicked prism. Ooh. Do they not have the... I thought I could buy the outfit they were wearing. Is that outfit not available to buy? Hamlin! You psychopath. Get over here. Eggs! Tonberry eggs! Such adorable decorations are sure to turn tonberries from symbols of terror to objects of adoration. I like that guy, he's funny. You should know that's a real mustache. Cute mustaches they have, says Yumazi. Makes sense to alien creatures on an adventure. Hi, Smo, how are you? This music reminds me of a washed down Persona music. Watered down, that's fair. Does somebody know, is there a way to buy that outfit? Or is that just like not an option? He's got a ton of fun. He's very excited. You're right, you're right. Also, which outfit? The outfit that Aliapo and Nonoto are wearing. The Eggy outfit. I was assuming that this was going to be available since they have matching outfits. So like, it was like a previous year's event or something. I mean, the hat's on the store. Well, that's real money, Lala. I don't want to spend real money. How do you care about the rest of the clothes? You can only buy the hat which you cannot wear, Sissitude. See, I feel like we need to collectively, storm the Square Enix headquarters in March on Yoshi P's office and demand equal rights for all Viera. That's really the only reasonable reaction we could take at this point. Alright, I guess let's head to the Crystarium. That tunes says the outfit is special to those characters. I've already tried. Oh no. I imagine they're handmade, says Kudsworth. Probably. I feel like even if you tried to talk to a tailor about getting an outfit like that made, the tailor would just laugh in your face and be like, no. Alright, so let's get back to the main story. We all collectively remember what happened last time, right? None of us have forgotten the very important details that happened. I mean, we all so obviously remember so equally well that I'm not even gonna sweat the details. I had my controller. I mean, obviously, I super remember what happened. It's just not even worth recapping because I remember it so well. Wait. Did I not go the... Wait, what? How did I... What? Why are there two towers like... Alright, I guess I gotta go to the other tower. And check into that one. I didn't know there was two of these. What on earth? Weird. Exactly, says Goodsworth. That tune says you were the only one who forgot. I did not. I just specifically said that I remember it so well that I don't even need to say it out loud because it's so obvious. We, I don't know, Ardbert was being stupid. And we told Ardbert to stop being stupid, and he said okay. And I think that was pretty much the whole stream. Yeah, can I just repair all that real quick? Ah, crap, wait, hold on. I just... Ah. Oops. Okay, sorry. Ah, broke it. It's fine. Nothing's broke. Everything's fine behind the curtain. Hatoon says that's a lie. I feel like I summarized last week's streams to you last night during Elden Ring's Lala, and yet here we are. No. We talked to... Was it Alize? Was Alize last week? We talked to, her friends at the nunnery, where they make sicknesses, and then they sell them to the sin eaters. I don't know. I think we like ate really spicy food, and then a girl got stabbed, and then we stabbed her in retaliation for her being stabbed. So she got double stabbed, and then somehow that made everything fine. I'm pretty sure I remember that happening. No, Hatoon, I just accurately just talked about everything though. It's not fair. I cast Cure 3. Damn it. Anyway, I think we all know what happened now, so we can proceed with the story. Well, this is a nunnery? I don't know. Like, is that even a thing? I'm pretty sure that's what they call those places. Like, it's because like there's like the people that are all like wearing the sickness outfits. It's more like a hospice station fair. That's probably more accurate. You're right, Lala. That goods says crack and a cold one for the boys. AC says yes. I mean, I'm pretty close. Manager of sweets. Anyway, we're gonna go talk to Ardbert and call him a loser nerd real quick. The manager of sweets is wearing a grave expression. Expression. I can speak words. They introduced you to the roll quest people. Oh, that's right. Ah, they do have a deep one beer. Glad you found it. Begging your pardon, sir, but do you perchance intend to head outside? If so, I would strongly advise you not to stray too far from the Crystarium. Word has it Yulmore has dispatched its military to Lakeland. Given the timing, one can only assume they do not welcome the return of night. Even now, the Exarch is in the Ocular, deliberating a response. Oh, I forgot that Yulmore is like buddy-buddy with the sin eaters, on account of the eaters of sin eating all the sin. You know, technically, if you think about it, because these are definitely like very accurately named, and not just like random words like slung together by Japanese people. Monsters that eat sin, wouldn't that be like a good thing? Because like if all the sin's eaten, then there's no more badness, and then everyone just is good forever, and things are cool and chill. And there's definitely no weird problems that arise from a world compelled to be only nice or something. I don't know. Where was I going? Where's the crystal? They said they was at the Cabinet of Curiosity, right? The Ocular, like the Rift. Yo, what if every time you went to inside the Ocular, like everything turned to like VR? Is it possible to play Final Fantasy XIV in VR? Hey, Hatoon, what are you doing dancing right next to the quest line? You trying to say something? What is it, Hatoon? Is Timmy stuck in the well? Anyway. So this is Lakeland? I mean, that's a pretty good guess. No, I mean, also, yeah, Lakeland is kind of silly. If you really like, think about that term. It's like the land of lakes.
You have come at a good time. As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands.
Well, that's fine. They're just one blimp.
Laxon Loft here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships.
Blow it up.
They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden.
Kill him.
Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
Push him in a pit.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
It's not subtle, Alize, you're right.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
Turns out the answer's very soon. Hindenburg them? Oh dear.
My lords, I am come with the Yule Moran emissary. May I show him in?
Tell him I'm not home. Because it says in folklore, Sin Eater is a monk who eats fruits of the graves of people to take the sin from them before going to the afterlife. That's kind of neat. Maybe you're the one stuck in the well, says Lala. Shush. Attune's the thing I'm gonna stop. No, Attune, you're helping me. Wait, don't come back. Wait, hold on.
A moment, Captain, if you would.
He blew it up.
Everyone, gather round.
I mean, we can already hear you from here, but okay. It's like, no, I need you uncomfortably close.
I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty.
What?
Vanish.
Well, that...
Eternal darkness. Well, that's just great.
Right, Goodsworth.
Enter.
Done got banished? So rude. Oh, he just wants to talk to him solo. Mono-y Exarcho. Is it your best friend? Oh, I bet this is a character we're all going to come to love and respect.
Well, well. The commander of the Yule Moran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
What a name. Oh, this is a guy that's definitely going to be a friend and ally to the cause.
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater.
What relations? The Sin Eaters are like arbitrarily just like killing whoever they feel like.
Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind.
Oh boy.
Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky.
Gasp.
If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution. Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Got him.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace.
Right. That's working out so well.
Breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon you.
There is passive aggression in the air.
You right, Goodsworth. You right. Okay, bye. Yeah, he can see us, can't he?
One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
Oh, I was hoping they might have forgotten about that, but I guess Vothry's still ticked. Immediately just like, oh.
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
Honestly, he probably...
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
Uh-huh. I think he might be onto us, guys. He might know we're here. Hold on. I think he's got Sharingan eyes. Exarch's like, well, that could have gone better. Do you think he noticed us?
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
Yeah, I wonder.
I fear he did.
Hmm?
The general is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmor's army since before Vorthry's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin-Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
Ah, interesting.
If Yulmor chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat.
Probably.
We are grateful for your support, my lord. We cannot, in good conscience, put your people in harm's way.
Sure.
'Tis noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived.
I mean, he's kind of right, though.
Yulmor has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man.
Hooray!
If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner.
Yeah?
A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia.
Gasp. We recognize that name collectively.
It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmor before commencing hostilities.
How would they have when they?
Generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
Wait, let me reread this sentence. Having mentored generations of Minfilias. It would not surprise me if you had made... Okay. There's something weird afoot here. I don't like it. I'm sorry, generation... Yeah, generations of Minfilias is a strange turn of phrase.
Ah, of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Maren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you.
That sounds like it's going to take forever to get over to that guy. Why can't you just tell me?
Alphino, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right.
Keep it secrets.
Though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
Oh boy. My favorite part of Final Fantasy XIV is all the war. This is well. Found the bottom yet? Here's a reminder, Trevor, you just made the enemies this. That just makes so much more sense. Also, off topic, there's a quest in Hogwarts Legacy called Well, and it's given to you by a magic well. Of course it is. That's the kind of quest I'd like, says Goodsworth. Yulmore thinks of himself as the capital of the world. Guzzler says he saw through the magic. Bull crap. Maybe he smells Alize. You and Alfie bathed, but she didn't. Or he smelled your guys' Yulmorian perfume. That could be true. Telling you guys, the solution to life is to never bathe. That's really what this game's telling us. Trask got captured because they smelled too good. It'd be hard to name one that has no war or conflict. I mean, there's definitely ones that don't have any war. But I mean, most Final Fantasies contain conflict, as do most stories, to be fair. We will continue to watch the Yulmorans. If Minfilia has indeed been captured, I dare say we will see another familiar face anon. But first things first, pray seek out Morin of the Cabinet of Curiosity. Travel to the source. No. I didn't realize you could just go to the source that easily. This is no showers. Perfect. I just found a good comparison. FF is like the Fate series, says Goodsworth. Sure. I'm curious in what way. I don't know a lot about the Fate series. I watched Fate Zero. That's about the extent of my knowledge on the series. Hi there, Gideon. What's up? How are you doing? It's all over the place and all is canon. 14 is for sure that way. Because 14 in a lot of ways is like trying to take like bits and pieces from every Final Fantasy that's come before it. And just kind of sticks it all together in a blender. Like, I mean, and there's a lot of things that kind of like... Wait a minute. C-O-D? It's Gridania. Or no, Gridania, it's Garlemald. That's the same logo that Garlemald has. You can't tell me it's not. I knew it. This whole place is a trick. It's an illusion created by the Garleans to make us feel like we're doing stuff. Solved it. Guys think you're so cool standing on tables whenever you feel like. You just think you can do that and not... I forgot I need to go this way. I got distracted by my discovery of lore. Figured it out. Figured it all out. It's so simple. Is that not what all isekais is, though? A delusion? No, every isekai is true and real, Hatun. Don't try to convince me that it's fake. There's absolutely a super real other world out there. And I'm gonna get hit by a truck and prove it. Whatever you think Morin's gonna tell you about Minfilia, it won't be what you're expecting. Just trust me. I know exactly what's going on. They got tanks full of Minfilias in the basement. And they bring them out whenever they need a fresh one. It seems an age since we bade Minfilia farewell. That did happen. Yes, if you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They are experiencing quite a surge in popularity. Oh, you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I have finished off some few outstanding tasks, that is. While I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book. The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter. And the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest in learning about Minfilia. But you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below. Should, I say. For while there is a place for everything here, not everything is always in its place, despite my best efforts. In short, the book is not where it should be. It will almost certainly be somewhere it shouldn't, so, good luck. Great. Oh, I forgot, this is the guy that has the big yaoi hands. I hate it. That way said your street food decision sent you into spice food poisoning induced fever. No, it was such a... What do you mean? That the delicious mystery spiced meat Alfino? No luck as yet. Chantilly? Wait, where'd Elise go? Eliase? Elise? I don't think Elise is real. I don't think Elise ever happened. The book does not appear to be here. Drat. I blame society. Alize? Is there a stepladder we can borrow? Well, stop being so short, Alize. Get with it. Just be cool and tall. The book does not appear to be here. Rekesh. There's a beneath below. I want to go to the below beneath. There's secrets down there. I know it. There's books we could... Oh, what the whoop? You can just walk up on this? Okay. Let me within the beneath below. My destiny resides within, I'm sure of it. Alright. Ren figured out the Greek can't read. Shush. Shush. Well, this is... I mean, technically someone in society put the book back in the wrong spot. Look, Ray, when she's grown up, she may be taller than you. You don't know that. Just as your eyes begin to blur, they finally come to rest on a copy of the illustrated tale of the Oracle of Light. I did it. Eat that, Alize. Stop being so short. That's the book, is it? You're not gonna come with me, huh? Okay. We're going to fight Alfino. I need to gloat to him. Anytime I do better than Alfino, I have to sing it upon the rooftops. You found it, did you? Be more impressed. Praise me. Say that I'm handsome and smart. Darn it. Worked hard for this. Let's just teleport up there for the cutscene. So cheaty. Have you found the book? Here. I have a book, Moren. Yes, this is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I finished all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once. Without further ado, then. It began 100 years ago, when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvrand. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance. A maiden with hair of spun gold and eyes of clearest sapphire. Naught was known about her save that her name was Minfilia, and for delivering the realm she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace, but 15 years later, her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. That's so cute. When Sin Eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Ardbert, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. One with hair of spun gold and eyes of clear sapphire, she was hailed as the Oracle Reborn and came to likewise be called Minfilia. Enlisting in the Yulmoran army, this Minfilia fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Okay. Oh, that doesn't seem like that worked out too well. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet with her dying breath she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Minfilia will return. And true to her words, some years later another young girl was discovered who possessed the selfsame eyes, that selfsame hair, and those selfsame powers. She too took the name Minfilia. She too fought Sin Eaters as a soldier of Yulmor, and she too fell in battle. Many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day. That seems like unproductive use of time. And that concludes the tale. By their valor and sacrifice, these women have saved Novrant on numerous occasions, and were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories or the knowledge of her previous incarnations. All of the Menphilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not. But all were made to face the Sin Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive. That doesn't seem right. Yikes. What can you tell us of the current Menphilia? She was found by the Yulmoran army some 10 years ago and taken into their care, or rather their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name, for by that time, under Lord Vothry's rule, Yulmor had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Menphilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, and so they kept her under lock and key. For a long while we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was in the Yulmoran's best interests for her to remain under their control. But then 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales. Indeed. Well, I believe we now have a good grasp of Menphilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Moren. Might I trouble you for a word, Grayson? Outside? Man, I wonder who we could possibly know that would have possibly stolen Menphilia 3 years ago. That's such a... Do you wish to revisit Menphilia's tale? I shall even fetch the book myself this time. Wow. So kind of him. Wait a second, there's a faster way down. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. There we go. That's not the door out. There's the door out. These books that say 100 years ago would be pretty new printings. It's kind of true. That means I love this art. It's a pretty good art style. It's kind of cool. I just read your video description. Great. Are you feeling threatened by a literal dead guy? I don't know what you're talking about, Lala. My description has nothing weird going on in there. Which means it's a mystery. Yes, Lala Gray is threatened by a ghost. No. No, you don't understand. I'm the Chad. He's the Soyjak. I'm the winner. This seems a suitable place for a chat. Wait, so I'm trying to figure out, like, so... I mean, actually, there's a whole number of things about that story that we just got at. Because, like Menphilia is, like, constantly being, like, reborn.
I'm the video game boy! I'm the one who wins!
It is me, Smo, you're right. Thank you for agreeing. I appreciate that. Like, I'm trying to, like, understand, like, there's a lot of things about, like, what we were just discussed with what's been going on with Menphilia that are, like, fascinating and weird. Namely the fact that, like, Menphilia is, like, I guess constantly, like, re-entering the world. Or at least there's a lot of people, like, that are, like, very similar looking, re-entering the world constantly. But, like, I'm trying to figure out the timing on it is, like, really suspect, right? Like, I'm trying, like, it's only been 100 years. So, and they're saying there's been countless Menphilia. Like, I don't know about you, but, like, how many people could possibly be, like, assuming, like, it's, like, a regular, like, rebirth scenario, like, she dies and is reborn. Like, that's gotta be, like, at least a minimum number of years between. It's like, I'm assuming she's older than, like, 3 when they send her out to fight Sin Eaters. And also, like some were willing, some were not willing. That's kind of weird. I don't like that. I don't like the idea that, like someone who's, like, not even a fighter being, like, just pushed out there to die anyway. It said they found a new young girl Yeah, exactly. It's weird. Like I mean, any number of kids above 2 is countless. But again, like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's, like, either I'm misunderstanding that, or the way the game is phrasing it is weird. Cause like I don't understand how those numbers add up right. So I feel like even if it is like the max number of Minfilias is 100. It's not countless. Like if they're just like chucking baby Minfilias at the Senators, like that'd still only be like 100. And so like if they're like teenagers, at that point it's like there's like a max of like 6, or like I don't know. It's weird. Weird math happening. Sounds more like a possession scenario than rebirth. But that's even worse somehow. Because that means that like people's souls are being pushed out of their body so that Minfilia like just sucks back into them. But then like also like if Minfilia doesn't remember anything, that can't be how that's working. Like if it was possession, I feel like all the memories would be retained. I don't know. As you'll have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our own dear Thancred. Yeah, of course it was. They have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we've not had a chance yet to meet them. We know that Minfilia journeyed here as Heidelin's emissary to halt the flood of light. It could only be her that the people of the First witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light. But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean that they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. If she had been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in a roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, just spit it out. It just so happens I agree with you. It is quite clear that this Minfilia possesses Heidelin's blessing. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side. Right, Grayson? Mm-hmm. One's generally been enough, but fine. I'm a little bit cocky today, you know what? I see you've made up your minds. Exarch, what brings you here? A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Yulmoran forces at Laxon Loft do indeed have Minfilia in their custody. For the present, they are holding her there, but we can be certain they'll move her to Yulmor ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So if we mean to act, we should do so quickly. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, the people of the Crystarium. Wait, that's not how this game works. Every time there's even a small inconvenience, it's me, the Warrior of Light, that has to do it. What do you mean you're gonna do it? That's not right. Hutchins says countless is used as an exaggeration because they do not know the actual number. They haven't been counting? If Minfilia is like such an important thing, they're just like not keeping track of that? That doesn't... I can tell Gray's distracted because he didn't comment on Thancred being called gallant. I am distracted by this. Also, Thancred is always gallant. He'd be fine. He also has forgotten that he was very salty that he heard Thancred is adventuring with another. I mean, now that I know it's like Minfilia, it's fine. Because Minfilia is not a romantic threat. We all know this. His heart could still be mine, yet. As long as it's true. Alf, you know? Let's see what the Exarch has to say. Entrust Minfilia's rescue to the people of the Crystarium. Alright then. I guess Alizé's fine with it. The Exarch is eager to delve into the details of his proposal. Oh boy.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed.
Hello, voice acting.
But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary.
Fair. Gasp, it's a bunch of randos.
'Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you.
You gotta get that skin looked at, my dude. That doesn't seem right.
My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit.
Gasp.
To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war.
Oh no. They're like, oh man, I hate war.
Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide.
Gasp.
And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years.
Oh, yeah, he's super old, huh? I forgot about the timey-wimey nonsense.
Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
To the 7 people that he brought together for this.
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for?
They got water. That's all you need. And those things.
We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Alright, Cassard, thanks for your input.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus.
I don't know, I don't trust that Exarchian smile.
Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more.
Right.
So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmore's ultimatum.
Ooh, pretty spicy.
Hear, hear.
Spicy decisions. That's kind of bold.
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
Hmm. They're like, oh, we're not really good at thinking, though.
And there you have it. If Yulmore wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
Hmm.
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
Hooray. We shall also be chicanerous with you.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure.
Sure. Makes sense so far. He's like, yes, good plan.
At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air.
Oh.
Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Oh.
Very good. See to your preparations.
What's dream powder? Like, hooray! We're risking the lives of our friends and family without them even knowing about it. Is that a Dragoon back there?
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
Oh, but I love indolence. That's my favorite. Don't draw the line there.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Mm-hmm. So tall. We did it. Because you'll never know the sweet pleasure of Oreo chocolate ice cream with peanut butter on top. That sounds pretty good. Goodsworth. Getting coffers is quest rewards. Remember to check to see if what's in there. See, it's better than what you have, says Lala. This is truth. Yamazi says, near the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps night. Hush, my darling. He needs moisturizer, says Yamazi. You need them frostral blood fats. To gargle urine to cure that petrification. Yeah, if you can even moisturize it, it would do something. Gotta definitely get the head librarian's opinion, right? Might be a scribe for the Exarch, writing everything down. Maybe these scribes for the current arc. Not good in thinking, then you share commentary. Pure uncut crystal tower. The not so cognitively able squad. People of the Crystarium have initiative. I respect that. Though our hosts have offered to take the lead, we still have a part to play. Let's see that we play it well. Sorry. Just comparing the Exarch to Alfino. I'm really feeling like Exarch might be some timey-wimey version of Alfino. He's got that same kind of like rousing speech stuff that he does. Many here have a place in their heart for Minfilia. We must ensure this mission succeeds, for all their sakes. Smo says, I want to believe. Lala says, is Lena taller than you? I think Lena is taller than me. I think I set... Yeah, she's like a little taller. I think I set my guy to be like right about middle of the road for like Viera height. He's like right in the middle. So I'm like not the tallest, not the shortest. She's a little taller. She's also got much better posture than I do. Because how tall is that woman with the rabbit ears? Don't know names. Lena? I don't know. I don't know if there's like a canonical like listing for her height anywhere. There probably is. Exarch is Amric who glammed himself into Alfie, says Hatun. It all makes sense. It's Amric. He snuck into the future to help us. What a good guy. I like him. So, you will be joining the Guard. But however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? I killed a light ward in front of you. Where's your salute, soldier? Hey, I learned it apparently just that easy. Better. More spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempts, certainly. Now, first things first, you will need uniforms. Go to the crystalline mine and report to Catelys. She will see you measured and fitted. Okay, bye, my friends. I guess you're leaving without me. Many here have a place in their heart for Minfilia. We must ensure this mission succeeds, for all of their sakes. I don't see a uniform. Report to Catelys. She will see you measured and fitted. I go this way. Who's Catelys? Is that the girl from Hunger Games? Is she in this game? Is it a crossover? The Amaro launch. Lena is 72.9 inches tall. That's pretty tall. Lore-wise, male Viera is supposed to be shorter than female Viera. Aha! See? I know what I was doing. I'm a lore expert when it comes to Viera. We cannot. No one can disagree. I know. Where am I going? Crystarium Resolve. How do I get... Wait, where am I? How do I get over there? What? This game's broken. It is a Google popular search. Of course it is. Everyone has to know how they compare to their waifu, I guess. I think I jumped off the wrong side, I see. As I'm very small male Viera, I made Kit the literal shortest. What's that in feet Goodsworth? Hunger Games girl is Katniss, by the way, says Lola. No. Pretty sure. Oh, I jump over this cliff. I see. That was the mistake I made. Ah, that hurts my tootsies, but good. Tall waifu equals good, says Goodsworth. I always go 100 in height and boobs, says Goodsworth. Very important, I'm sure. Ah, and here's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it that you look your dashing best for your first outing. Also, this tiny has 100 poop. Does that even do anything? I don't think it does anything, Lala. Not to be mean, but... Lala says it doesn't. It's nice of them to give you the meter, I guess, so you feel like you're changing something. Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. She's about 6'1". Okay. Because it was funny, says Lala. I see. How goes it, says Lena. I guess. Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. We do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well, then. See to it. And have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. I guess we're going right now, then. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. We're going here as mission. With that, the circle, we go. And there. That's what we do. As mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amaro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. I assume we're to be part of said unit. Correct. Checkmark is you. The unit will be divided into 2 contingents, one deploying from Fort Job and the other from the Ostel Imperative. You and Alfino will join the former. Grayson, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. I nod my head. Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Kesemil at Begirix. She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend, and we'll see you in the field. Okay, bye. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of an Amero from the rookery. After you have collected the serum, of course. Okay, bye. So here's a question, actually, real quick. Do Viera only exist in, like, in World 1? They don't show up over, like, are they not canonically a thing that exists within the source world? Is that why we never see them ever? There's never been a singular instance of a Viera within the storyline up till this point, because they only exist over here. Why is it 6'1"? She can play basketball. It's literally my height, says Getsworth. Sure, I'm built wide, though. Just called a brick wall a lot as a nickname. Brick wall is a scary nickname. Goodsworth, the brick wall. My IP freely. Lena's becoming Russian? I don't know. I'm bad with accents. I don't know. I'm loosely trying to go for like the vaguely Nordic accent she has. I'm not doing a very good job. Accents are not a strong suit, but I figure it's fun to try something. I can't give everybody a South African accent. Well, I could have just teleported to this one, apparently. Well, whatever. Where was I going? You go there. It's better than being called the silent fridge. Also, you literally saw Fran. They're just very secluded. The silent fridge. No, I think, Lalo, we all agreed that the Rabinaster raid series, or whatever that was called, didn't happen. That's not canon. I refuse to accept that as part of this world. That tunes is because of your recluse, and they are mostly in Dalmasca, but we all know what happened to that place. Silent Fridge can be intimidating too if you think of it as a name for a very good plus-size assassin. The Silent Fridge. I assume the Silent Fridge assassin kills you by just body slamming. Sesamil? Yes, sweetie. Is there something you need? Oh, one of the god come for your dram, are you? Here we go. Dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Yes. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you. It's bitter as sin. Prince's Kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, it should be Crone's Kiss. Prince's Kiss! A classic item. Okay. Just aside, the stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow, but if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to dreamland yourself. So I must ask you to drink it here and now, while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. What are you waiting for, sweetie? Go on and give the old crone a kiss. I gotta drink stuff. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd even say you enjoyed it. And now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, alright? They don't tend to grow back. Hooray! Because I was very quiet in high school to the point people couldn't tell I was behind them and I ate a lot. Generally spooked people when I asked them to move. That's good. Put the fear in them. Where's that? Ah, right there. The rookery. Zemjinmai. Indeed. Yes? What do you require of me? An Amaro to take you to the Imperative, eh? As much as I would like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you will have to go by foot. But wait. There might be another way, assuming you are willing to lend a hand. Okay. How do I lend a hand? Because it says, felt like a barbarian just maxed stealth. Chat, good worth, says Yumazu. I was also sick a lot during high school, so that's why I was so quiet. That's also fair. Zenmai has a task for you should you be willing. I get an ether current, let's go! I was about to deliver an Amaro to Radiska's round, one of the locations whence the beast will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, may make the delivery in my stead. Very good. I shall ready the Amaro for departure at once. Okay, bye. So how's everybody doing today? We're here, apparently. Radiska's round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It is up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry and she will give you further instructions. If you become separated from the Amaro, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well. I can fly! Yes! The puny earth beneath me as it should be. The mightiest thing in the land. Grace and Alan. Where am I going? Yes. Yes, it's true. Thank you, Goodsworth. It's so true. Where am I going? Am I just going to the Ostil Imperative? There's a thing I go to. See it. See it in the distance. Because I'm starting to regret eating that ice cream. Well, this is for now. R.I.P. Sir Goodsworth. Where do I get off the Amaro Tensisatoon? I'll never. We're ending the stream right now so I can spend the rest of the week just hanging out on this Amaro and having a good time. Gasp. It is apparently time for water. I feel suddenly compelled to drink. Hold on. Cold water is nice. Okay, where's that last Amaro? It's supposed to be here by now. Wait, are you serious? I had the Amaro right there and it left all the way back? Okay, that's pretty stupid. Yeah. Hold a tune. But I needed the ether current.
Is dumb.
No way, guys. It made sense. There's no way I'm the only person to have ever done that exact sequence of events. There's no way. Everyone makes that mistake. Hatun says, do not get off the Amaro. Law says choices were made. Hatun says, it makes me better than you since I have my own. It'd be funny if a sippy cup popped up with that redeems as Goodsworth. No. It's not funny. This is a serious business. Oh, I gotta walk all the way over there. I can't believe the game would punish me like this. Get out of here, Hop Trap. No one likes you. No one likes you, Hop Trap. Don't you look at me, Violet Truffle. Absurd. Ridiculous, even. The Exensor Gate. Hey, this is where Lena tried to stab me with the blade once. Good times. The Amara returned without you. See that you deliver it safely, yes? No, I delivered it so good. The universe just hates me. I wonder, is there like anywhere, like, can I like get myself stuck anywhere, I wonder? I'd like to get myself stuck, if possible.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
No, Goodsworth, it was a joke. I wouldn't do the same dumb thing twice, maybe. A woodland warg. Ooh, you can't get me. Ooh, can't get me. Idiots. Yoink. That's what they get for not being able to fly like me and being cool. Man, imagine having to be stuck on the ground like some kind of scrub. Things are way better up where it's higher. Nope, no one has ever done that, just uses it. Yeah, you delivered it so good. Back to the starter guy.
This guy stinks!
Oh, you're delivering that Amaro to us? I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one is to go to the Imperative to the west. Please see it to the handler on duty, Zveli Vanthu. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you rightwise. Okay, so now I just gotta fly it all the way there. I discovered a new location, guys. I'm a genius. Yo, wait. I must jump from you.
Tonight at 11.
I have to do it. There's no other way. Dude, how did you know I would come up here? Hold on. I don't like that implication that you knew what I would do. I'm not gonna jump just because you did that. Without you are with the wondrous tales, I would not be surprised. You must what? Lose your Amaro again? Look, no, guys. An Aether Current, wait, guys, this is my chance. But I can't, no, oh man. Why does being responsible suck? Because there's Gray's running on bird and cat logic. Shush. Oh, the last Amaro, my thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. Hold on, I gotta go touch my ether. Gotta get this goodness in me. After I collect all of these, I can fly again to my heart's content. I wonder how I knew you would do that, Sissatoon. What, my propensity for heading immediately for the tallest object in the vicinity? What do you mean? I kind of hate that you were up there, though. That makes me feel kind of predictable. I don't know how I feel about that. Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the God recently? Ah, so that was the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Ostal Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. Do I have to climb the lookout? Because I want to climb that lookout. I want to. I'm going to do it. It's a good-looking lookout. There's a crystal. Let's go. Like I said, cat and bird logic is Cutsworth. Maybe because you always try to jump off the tallest things, and that's the tallest thing in Lakeland. No, even better, crow logic. No. Let me just lick this crystal real quick. Y'all need to stop being so rude. Okay, so they want me to go over here, it looks like.
Good job.
Thanks, Cutsworth. I appreciate it. That opened up that. No, don't bonk. Oh man, getting bonked and head patted. That doesn't seem fair at all. Oh, I want to jump off of you. Ah. But I'd have to climb the whole way. I mean, I'll talk to Lena real quick. Because the thing is, like, if I don't talk to her first, I'm going to end up having a quest immediately that's all about just going up there. So it seems that rather than the Amaro delivering you, you delivered the Amaro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Is the task climbing the tower? Because I could totally do that for you, Lena. My officer and queen. With the operation fast approaching, Lena means to put you to work. In readiness for the operation, the Amaro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them, a task I am sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro launch and see to a 4 of the beasts. Dismissed. Okay, fine. That's frame with Lena. That frame with Lena made what you said 2 PS. No, it's fine. Well, I just realized I needed to. A voice is whispering to me from the past, telling me to open up all my coffers and equip the gear that is within them. Is that what the voice said? I think the voice was saying something like that. I wasn't listening very closely. I'm really good at ignoring most of the voices that whisper to me. Yeah. Funnily enough, Goodsworth, a lot of the voices in my head have that exact same tone of voice, always. It's so weird. Just the voices from my past is Goodsworth. Obviously, Sasatoon. Okay, so let me... Nothing's better than what I have right now, it looks like. What a shame. Okay, let me go get that. An equable Amaro. Wow. Sorry, I had to mute the mic and sneeze real quick. So, everybody having a pretty good day? Read any good books lately? Because this sneeze mic. I hope... Did I sneeze into the mic? I thought I muted. I hope I didn't. I sure meant... An alert tomorrow. You need to be more sleepy. I did mute. Herbology. Okay, good. I'm trying really hard not to do, like, weird noises into the mic. That seems rude. Quee, quee, quee. The Amaro happily devours the fodder. What an idiot. Who is glowing over here? Just thinking you can craft whenever you feel like. An indolent Amaro. Ah, an Amaro after my own heart. Here, little bird, have some whiskey. Works every time. What's the... Oh, what's the country song? Beer for My Horses? That's exactly how it should work, right? Who was the guy that sang that song? I want to say, was that Toby Keith? I don't know. Does anyone even listen to country here? I don't know. Absent-mindedly munches on the fodder. What an idiot. Trusted me. Ouch. My tootsies. Anxious tomorrow. The Amaro is wary at first, but appetite eventually wins out and accepts the fodder. Idiot. Should have listened to its instincts. Absolutely do not listen to country music. Ah, Hatun. You seem like a country gal. You live in a small town. What do you mean? Grrr. Reels at the smell, but accepts the fodder nonetheless. Neat. Alright, I can no longer resist the call of the mountain. We's a climb for the next 10 minutes. I hope this is what everyone wanted. Because this is what we're getting. I gotta jump. I need to. It's the only way I can feel anything anymore. Now, this is quite the climb, isn't it? A nice view. I like it. There's the same to which people leaving people in their trucks' marriages. No. I mean, I don't really listen to country either, to be entirely honest. I specifically remember the song Beer for My Horses because there's a whole movie. Like, there's literally like a whole movie called Beer for My Horses that was like based around that one song, I think. I could be completely making that up. I'm pretty sure that's real though. I couldn't tell you what the movie was about. Nice, God. Please tell me I can shoot the cannon. Merlath. Lena wanted me to get on cannon duty for a second. Trust me. I have to admit, this telescope isn't much use after the sun goes down. Maybe I could try fitting a lamp under the lens. Do you think that would help? Yeah, that's how that works. Nice, God. All that heavenly glory. As the need for seeds. Because I'm a fan of the classics, like 50s. I mean, I like some oldies. Honestly, oldies country is better than the new country. You just threw your Amaro off the roof. I can't believe you do that, Hatun. That's so rude. Wow. Wow, you fall for a while. That's a long fall. Oh, 1 HP.
Good heavens. Clench your teeth or something.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait, I need to go talk to Lena. That was very satisfying, though. Thank you, everybody, for not immediately leaving the stream when I went to do that. I don't want to set the world on fire, says Kitsworth. A pretty good song. The Amaro are fed. Good. The rest have already been closed, so we need not fear any of our mounts succumbing... have been dosed. I read that wrong. So we need not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready, and await the deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. But I just... Oh, I don't want it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to peek under there. I just climbed up there. But... Oh, but... Lena... Is it... Shush. It was an accident. I gotta climb back up the tower. But I made... But I just... No. Alright. Like the Fallout music is just for trips. Shush, Goodsworth. The tune says he just waited. Look, I couldn't. I waited as long as I could. There was no way. There was no other way. It had to be done. Stop it, tune. Tune, I can't help but notice that the only thing you have to redeem is the head bonks. That seems kind of rude. Man, this is pretty high up here. Oh, is there like any good jump puzzles that they added in Shadowbringers? Like, cause Stormblood had like really fun jump puzzle sections. Are there any cool ones in Shadowbringers? I feel like there should be. Oh my gosh. It's right where Hatun was standing. It's like Hatun... Who are all you? It's only fun the first time around, says Goodsworth. I'm showing my disdain for your decisions. No, my decisions are so good. Okay. I should eat food. Wait, hold on. I gotta figure out where I can buy some more eggs. I'm almost out of eggs. Also, I don't know how to play as a healer, but it's probably fine. The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. During the operation, some of your gear will be glamoured. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Oh, is that their simple way of making sure that people wore the right stuff without being affected for the battle? Item level 395. Blow them up. Kill them all. They're wearing purple. The color of evil. Get rid of them. And Philly's not having a good day.
Keep moving.
Okay.
What now?
The Crystarium, I guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
Sure. Like, oh no, not dust.
Sound the alarm!
Heh, you're all sleepy and stuff. Bunch of nerds. Hooray!
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
Huzzah!
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Yes. Oh boy, do we get to go on a party fight with Lena? What a time. Yay! It's like a buddy cop movie. Neat. So basically, this is like gonna play out like a mini dungeon, essentially, right? There's like a 2-man dungeon. Yeah. Vieira fighting. Let's go. The first contingent has already entered. Let us follow. Alf, you know you're dying. Stop it. Easy. My men will occupy the enemy while we rescue the Oracle. Come, we keep close to the wall. Huh? Oh, this way. I was like, where are we going? They're snoozing. Bunch of nerds. Alize, do better at your job. They're here too! To arms! To arms! Easy. Bunch of nerds. We don't have time. Leave them to the guard. Yulmore may boast the world's largest army. But woman for woman, we are no less mighty. I mean, I'm a man, but okay. I'll allow that comment to slide for now. Intruders! Stop them!
Leave this to me.
This is a pretty easy duty so far. Crystarium scum! There's no token force. They were serious about invading. You can stand, you can fight, push them back. There's still more standing than I would have liked. We must press on regardless. The longer we take, the harder our task will become.
You're not alone.
We don't seem to be getting anywhere. Grayson, Lena, go on ahead. We'll hold them here. Understood. With me, Grayson. Bunch of sleepy poos. And this is pretty fun. This is like a fairly low key kind of fight. Like nothing super crazy. You just get to have a party with your friend Lena. There, Lena, have a Regan. The way is relatively clear. Good. Legends' his famous last words. Nah, it's gonna be easy the whole time.
Tonight at 11.
No, kids were not you too. I thought you believed in me.
My mind is no fortress. It is an open pasture ravaged by internecine conflict and chicken.
No, Goodsworth. There she is. Quickly, free her. Yeah, I'm sure this is fine. There's not going to be some angry general ready to fight us. Not very talkative. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made to the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. No, I'm just here too. I got big shoulder pads, because I'm cool. Escape from Laxon Loft. Now it's going to be even easier this time, because we got 3 people. Let's rejoin the others and quit this place. Come along, Minfilia. All this trouble because of me. I'm so sorry. Save your apologies until after we've escaped. Oh, we gotta go around the long way. Oh wait, no we don't. Okay. It's quiet. Too quiet. Is that Ranjit? This will not end well. Where's Ranjit? I think you're imagining things. Oh, I see. He got a Drago. Mason thieves. You'll regret coming here. Nuh-uh. You. Okay. You will return to Yulmore. No, I won't go back to that cell. It is for your own protection. Pathetic. I mean, I think we're kicking the absolute tar out of you, dude. Ow, who dares? Are you alright? I'm fine, just can't move. Stay there while I tend to these vermin.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
The tales do not lie. He is fierce beyond reckoning. We are outmatched. I think we're doing pretty well. He cannot maintain this onslaught forever. Be prepared to run. He will do no such thing. Yo, Alf, don't die. And now it is just you and me. Oh, are they making this like the new Xenos fight? We're made of sterner stuff than the rest. But will it be enough? I'm doing pretty good. Guggenmats, do my bidding. Ouch. Do I have to, like, actually fight this guy all the way to the end? Because that's going to take forever. Seems you are no ordinary soldier. Oh, dear.
Why do you persist in this folly?
Oh, persistent, that I will allow. Man, they're just really just like throwing as many things as they can. So my question is, like, am I supposed to actually win this fight, or is this just like a thing where, like, eventually I'm just supposed to lose? Because it feels like this would take a very long time to win legitimately. Unless it's just because, like, I'm a healer. And, like, I just, like, can't deal damage very fast. Ouch. Well, that hurts. That was waste. It's because I'm a healer. Dagnabbit. So this is just going to take a year and a half. Okay. Well, that's fine. You know, there's like a 1% chance of in combat and before that Sephiroth just shows up and gets you in one shot. That'd be such like a harsh thing. You just think like you're going through like a normal dungeon and then just like just Sephiroth slammed. That'd be rough. Oops. Have your measure now. The game is up.
It's over.
Oh, there it is. Down for the count. Know your folly. Do I just stand here? My level is no longer synced, so I guess I win. I didn't lose, per se. Use presence of mind? Never. There's no time. I could have beat that fight if you didn't have cheaty magic. Just would have taken a while.
You boy, you bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks.
There's a coincidence. He's just like, oh.
By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yulmore.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure this is fine. Oh no! Could it be? Wow.
Yoink.
What a kick. Wow. Who could that handsome man possibly be?
Thancred?
Huh? Wow. Looking
So,
good.
You are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am?
Ooh.
What?
Man. That guy's no joke.
Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
Hmm.
What you have done has made God very unhappy.
Oh, man. Good timing on that, though. Oh. That's interesting. And he's just like, oh, but I was punching him. Oh man, everyone got the heck out of Dodge. Wait, Lena, no, come with us. He's so grumpled. Is he probably super speedy? Oh, he Graviga'd him. Oh.
Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
Like, what is Ranjit's, like... Oh. What was that thing?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks.
Like, what's, like, Ranjit's angle on this? Like, he fought for... Like, he was, like, the lead of the Yulmoran army and, like, the resistance against the Senators. Now he's fighting so hard for Vothri.
If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way.
Is he just, like, that loyal to Yulmor? Or, like, what's up with that?
But you would do well to tread warily. For your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmor dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the fairy kingdom.
Fairies? I hate those things. They're weird and Scottish. Oh, Ranjit's like, oh man.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds.
Dare?
Even
Oh.
the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course.
And now the plan has gone awry.
But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the source to the first?
As if I didn't have enough on my hands already.
Oh, it's this a-hole.
Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Right. I forgot he was in the game. I didn't forget how much I don't like him, though.
Not so long ago,
A miniature
here in
elegant
the shadow
teleporter.
of the northern ranges lay the great kingdom of Ardbert.
They talked about Ardbert.
A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk.
Interesting.
Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Oh. Ooh. Ilmeg. The illest place. No friend.
We should be safe enough here.
Thancred. Hi. Remember me? Grayson. Haven't seen you in so long.
It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Wow, you've only gotten handsomer.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
Hmm.
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting sin eaters.
Wow.
But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own.
How could you, Minfilia? So rude.
I found her too late to stop the Ulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
I see. I see.
Urianger has called this place home for a while now.
For 2
Yet
years.
We never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
You know what? Nobody ever calls upon Urianger, to be fair. You don't...
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Urianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here.
Mm-hmm.
Sooner or later, the Ulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things.
2? That's a lot.
First, rendezvous with Urianger.
Okay. Easy enough.
And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
That could take a little longer. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, okay.
So, Minfilia,
How's it go?
what made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, why would you hurt his feelings? He's so nice.
You. The hero from another world.
Isekai kara husha. Also, her eyes seem even more blue than they were last time we talked to Minfilia.
I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them.
Mm-hmm. Cool story.
But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
Darn right he wouldn't.
Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore.
So grumpy, Thancred.
And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
He looks pretty handsome even when he's angry.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Oh no, he's hot!
Yeah, thanks, Goodsworth.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Better not be the fairy I don't like. Ah. The laughter of children in the woods is the last thing you ever want to hear.
Show yourselves.
Like,
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us.
Thancred, prepare your gun.
Lots and lots of fun.
Shoot them.
Which way was it to Urianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
One of those things. Cast Dispel. User says the only reason healers are weak is because their power have been sealed by the mighty tome of the Geneva Convention. You're right. Toon says he's loyal. Miniature elegant teleporter. He was there in Yulmore after he healed Kai Shear. Was he? It's your fault, Grace is a Toon. I recognize that head bow. It's the Asian kid remorse pose. Does this feel flee? It's the pagan gods here to eat our hearts. Oh no, they're goofing us. Fairies, I take it. I was worried about the others back in Lakeland, but maybe I should be worried about us. I'm trying my best to remember, but it feels like peering through fog. Oh, look at that friendly friend. Who are you? Whoa, chap. George, kill it. Kill it, George. Help. Are any of you gonna help me? I'm being murderized. No one cares. Oh, good luck with that, Minfilia. You're about to get smackled. There we go. Everything's fine. It's all under control. Don't worry about it. I was fine. Thancred. Yilmeg is the fairy kingdom, and as one might expect, it is home to the Fey folk. The most prominent thing among them here are the pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I am sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. Well, very unpoggers, Thancred. I gotta be honest. Pogger level 0. Character? Wait, no, that's not right. Inventory.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
You right, Goodsworth, you right. I wonder if the pixies like fire. I've got a flamethrower. I'd love to introduce to the paper-thin heights. Thancred's trying to think his way out of the present predicament. As it stands, we cannot hope to find the way to Riange. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift the spell. From what I can make of the voices, the creatures want to play with us. If that is the case, they should permit us to find their village, Lid Halran. Come, I have a sneaking suspicion that this path will lead us directly into their midst. Oh, and I should mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation. Of the different worlds in our mission, you may consider her an ally. Neat. Thanks, Minfilia. Big preach. No, Thancred. Well, at least George won't abandon me, because I'm bribing him with greens that have a very habit-forming quality to them. You also let me partake in an egg. This is why illusion magic is fun to use, but not have used upon. Yeah, kinda true. Yeah, it's all foggy. Lid Halran. A chocobox. Wow, a summoning stone. Oh, it's an Amaro. To leave a rental fee just in case. Ridiculous. Hi, Hatun. Looking especially butterfly-y today. Can I go inside? I cannot. Can I enter? Canute. Is it this one? No, I don't like all the weirdo faces. Why do you look like Elizabeth from Gintama? Am I crazy?
Kill it with violence!
Probably should. It's either Elizabeth from Gintama, or it's like, if anyone here's ever played Dave the Tentacle, it sort of just looks like one of the tentacle guys. Anyway. A crystal! My favorite. I'm gonna lick it. I'm gonna lick it good. Mmm. Tastes like jelly beans. The pink ones, to be exact. Thancred. Well, here we are. Yet the pixies are nowhere to be seen. Knowing them, their games have already begun. In which case... Grayson, there is a variety of plants native to these parts with a distinctive furrowed tip. Looking grass is its name, so called because it can be used to spy pixies. Believe it or not. I'll explain how I know all of this later, but first I need you to help me find some. Oh, if a voice calls to you, under no circumstances should you respond. You only subject yourself to further mischief. No.
ウサギの真似なら少しできます。ぴょん。ぴょん。
The Pion has been summoned. Apparently that's my run button. I forgot about that. I'm not touching the controller, I'm merely auto-running. There we go. Oh, for anyone curious, the Japanese that they're saying in that little quote is, I think it's actually from Blue Archive, so I don't know exactly what character it is. I guess Zyga would know. But she's just saying, like, please allow me to make a rabbit noise for you. Or, like, please let me, like, demonstrate a rabbit sound for you. And she says, Pion, Pion. It's very cute. I thought it was a funny voice line for it. Suddenly a voice rings out. Hee hee. Greetings, mortal. What is your name? Well, I can't be rude. Grayson Allen. Allen Grayson. A wonderful name. Pretty like morning dew and funny like caterpillars. I shall slice it and splice it and make it mine, all mine. And when your name is mine, so are you. Hee hee hee. Your body begins to feel heavy. I've been beckoned. Oh, hell. But I don't want to be mean. Oh, how long does this last? 40 more seconds? Oh. Now I'm sprinting as fast as I can, guys. There's not a soul in sight, yet I feel eyes all over us. It's pretty weird. I don't think I talked to Minfilia. Let me go talk to her real quick. Boy, this beckon thing cannot wear off fast enough. There was a plant which might help us, if only I could remember what it looked like. There it is. No more of that, thank you. You find what appears to be looking grass. Suddenly a voice rings out. "Ooh, a visitor! Where are you from, pray tell?" "The Crystarium." "What? What is that? Where is that? When is that? In your dreams, perhaps? Forget all about that place, for Ilmeg is your home now. Today and tomorrow and forevermore." Body begins to feel... Oh, but I got the looking glass. Looking grass, whatever. Oh, can I not do the last one? I wanted to talk to all of them. It was funny. Thancred. You know that thing you said about not talking to him? Boy, were you right. I got my soul stuck out twice. Legends of Fairy Wings, good luck. Looking grass sounds like a voyeur's favorite bush. I thought Thancred was your favorite. Why would you betray him like this? Look, I get curious about things. I take it you met with some trouble. Apologies for subjecting you to that. Can I assume from your presence you managed to find us some looking grass? Looking grass. Here you go. Thank you. Yes, this is the stuff. Thus on, we should be able to see through the pixies' veil of invisibility. And seeing them is the first step to dealing with them. Come, let's gather everyone and put Urianje's little trick to good use. Urianje would have a trick for things. Hmm. Gasp. Now that we see them, we shoot them. Becomes a first-person shoot 'em up.
Farasitha, Krakleath.
I can see!
I can fight!
Has such good timing, Goodsworth. I found you. The game is over. And now we just gather them all into a sack and just drop them in a river.
No, we are found! How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait! I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Mm-hmm. Islala.
Look, twins! How adorable!
Ulsigun.
Oh! Play with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
I'm sure you didn't intend to rhyme, Thancred.
Oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one.
God, if the pixies are calling you weird, you know you're really down.
In return for a place in El Meg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
He would too.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Should we?
Have to confer about it. Would we?
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
It's pretty fair.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition: that you first lend us a helping hand, or 2, or 3.
Uh-huh.
Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger. Pixie's honor.
Mm-hmm. They never blink. I don't like that.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
This can't be any worse than Moghome was. Just no wonder he just calls you friend instead of babe or cutie or his. No. Thancred. I will give them cake that dispenses deadly neurotoxin, then see how that fun that is. Sul-un. Sul-uin aches for your attention. I don't like the way that's phrased. That seems kind of weird. Oh, look at me, look at me. I have a task for you. Lidl Ran is our favorite village, is our beloved village, and we want it to always look lovely. And it can't look lovely without flowers blooming, and no flowers bloom lovelier than everblooms. So here are some everbloom seeds. Take them and sow them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as a dimple, yes? Great. Yeah, I'm trying an Irish accent. No, I'm failing at it. Don't get off my back. Over here, apparently. A destination atop that. It's impossible. There's no way to climb it. Oh, there it is. They are taking Everbloom seed. Whoa, Carson. Sorry. A Baco Chalks? Hey, look, you're literally what you both said not to do. No wonder they're a second string. Appreciate your trying. Sorry, Carson. I just realized that you're chatting over in Twitchland. Hello to you and hi. How are you doing? I hope you haven't been there for like a very long time and I've completely not noticed. I'd feel really bad about that. I feel like that's entirely a possibility, though. Lad Ken is gravely worried for a friend. Ah, Frenchman. I got flowers to plant. It's been like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. All my quips were timely and topical. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've denied you your quips. I hope you forgive me. I forgive you, says Carson. Thanks, Carson. Helping us grow flowers, are you? They'll make this house look so much lovelier. There used to be a city of mortals here. Great big bustling place called Vubert or Bovert or some such. The sin eaters came and everyone disappeared. Since then, we pixies have been living here and we've given the old houses our touch. Lovely, don't you think? It's a great story. Super fascinated. Now what you guys up to? I was asked to retrieve a garland from a tree branch. The wind blew it there, the pixie claimed. Questionable premise aside, the dragoon's jump would have been useful for this task. So I'm supposed to bring them a plank of wood. This has no wood that has no wood grain. Ha 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 ha. That sounds pretty easy. Just get an ungrained wood. Don't be lazy. Yislala. Lala hungers for your assistance. I don't like the way they phrase these. They're kind of weird. Oh, I'm so hungry I may faint. Fruit. A little fruit will set me aright. Will you go and fetch some for me? Just outside the village, you'll find a hillock. 2 great bell trees grow there. If you give them a shake, they should render up their sweet, succulent burdens. I hate these people. They're the worst. Let's see here. I think there's one more person I need to talk to. Or is it up over here? Ah, okay. Nope, that's up there that I gotta plant the flower. Hold on. This is where Ishgard is in the source, says the tune. Okay. Oh, because Ishgard used to be like all green pastures, right? Oh, I can't wait for the flowers to bloom. Perhaps I'll make pretty curtains out of them. Cool story. Fall damage. Who are you? Will Sigund's plea. Will Sigund thirsts for your kindness. Jeepers. Mortal, mortal, hear my plea. Our precious children are thirsty, and I need you to bring them water. Who are our children, you ask? Why, they're the leafmen you see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? Now, you'll need to go to Longmere Lake to draw the water. Once you have it, see that our children have a good drenching. Oh, but be warned. The Fuath make their home in the lake. They tend to play rough, so have care. I don't even know anymore. Do you think we should tell them that they're not real? I can challenge her to triple triad. Yes. If the pixies offer to take you somewhere, take them up on it at your peril. That's the very first thing Ariane J taught me. But it could be cool. Oh, mortal! Purchase something from my shop. Spend your, what do your mortals trade at these shops of yours anyhow? Shiny rocks or something, I expect. Very well. Spend your shiny rocks here. Gemstone exchange, which bicolored gemstones can be traded for a variety of rare exclusive items. Local things alive for the developed goods. What? Oh, this is a whole thing. Okay. Okay, that's a whole thing there. Okay, didn't expect that. Hi, Jarek. How you doing? Platoon says, "Oh, the Leafmen are real. They better not be. Do fates equals get the gems. Get the gems, Bentley Bear. Where am I going? A rose bear. Wait, no, I'm just exploring. You can't." It's against the rules. Okay, let me go and get the delicious succulent fruits from atop this hillock. I think those gems are from doing fates. I use them to buy some craft materials that would be tedious to gather otherwise. Ah. Bell tree. Aha, my recollection's right. Hatun said so, says Carson. That's true. A bug comes tumbling on them with the fruit. I smash. A soldier crawler. Uh-huh. I have the delicious succulent fruit. It's mine. That was a big bug. Hey there, bug friend. We leave each other alone, yes? Been grinding the fates to get vouchers, 500 vouchers, and I get a mount. Oh. Is it a good mount? Is it worth the agony of the process? 1 voucher is 100 gemstones. So you're almost done with that, right, Hatun? Yeah, excellent. Let's go to the river. Must jump into the river. It calls to me so sweetly. That's pretty good fault. I forgot that I could be in combat. Like, as I landed in front of that thing, I was like, oh, that could be a problem. Maybe it won't be. It probably doesn't have long range. Toon says, wait, don't move. Help. I have fallen and I can't get up. But the water was right there. Poor George is just standing there like, well, guess he died. Hey, Hatun, how's it going? Lovely weather we're having, huh? Just thought I would take a nap here in the roses. I'll just decline it. If I accept help from Hatun, I'll never hear the end of it. Oh, fine. Hatun is on screen. Thank you. Wow, so kind. Let's see here. Goodbye. Now I just gotta go find some water. Can I do the swimmy swams? Where's the water at? I see it. I see the spot of water. Maisie says, hello, Hatun. gathered the water. I like to think I'm just like drinking up like a big mouthful. They're so cute. The Fugath prankster. He's my favorite. I want to protect him forever right after I smash his bones. Ah. No, he's sleepy. Look at him, he's so tired. Oh man. Could I keep some of those corpses too? They look so huggable. Stop. 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 Here, Leaf Man. Have some water. Give the water to the Leaf Man. I did it. Stupid Rose Bear. Think you're cool, do you? Is it one of the... Oh, there's the Leaf Man I need to give it to. You're so cool at doing swooping down, saving this helpless puppy. PETA appreciates. Sleepy Eepy even. Hooray, I watered the Leafman. Praise me. You've given water to our children. Thank you ever so much. They're all very dear to us. They wandered into Ilmega's stray mortals, but we grew attached to them and decided to take them in. You and yours would have been our children too, but the enchantment didn't catch as well as we'd hoped. It's never too late, of course. Oh, is that what would have happened to me, like, if I had kept listening to them? Oh, they're so cute. It would be even cooler if Katoon murdered the helpless puppy, but PETA won't appreciate. It's true, PETA gets mad about murdering puppies. He gets him in a tizzy. Ah, you're done sowing the seeds. Thank you. This shall help Lida Ran live up to its name, which means flower house, in case you weren't aware. We weren't always here, you know. We used to live deep in a lush forest. It was beautiful beyond compare, but almost all of it was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, but eventually we found a place that men had abandoned. Together with our fellow Fae folk, we decided to make it our new home. The land of everlasting spring. This is our home. And it could be yours too. Forever and ever and ever. Okay, cool story. Yamazi PETA kills puppies. The Sleep Eepy Silent Brick Wall Fridge Assassin of the Year, says Yamazi. Oh, so hungry. Did you get the fruit? Oh, thank you ever so much. You've saved me. Yes, saved me from my boredom. You should have seen the look on your face when the bugs came down. Oh, you've done me a great service, mortal. If there's one thing we pixies are serious about, it's having fun. Dull and painful things, hate them. Sin eaters are dull and painful both, we hate them especially. You mortals try to fight those monstrosities, but there's no fun in that. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. Right. I leveled up, let's go. Affliatus Fury, or Transcendental Affliatus, or something, I don't know. I got Afflatuses. Got Afflatuses out the wazoo. Where am I going? I go to you, apparently. This way. Sacred. Thanker looks just like you feel. Unto the truth. Why? Cartoon, that's nonsense. Why would they? I mean, they save animals. Yeah, that's what PETA does. How goes it, Grayson? So, mix of menial tasks and pranks. Yeah, that pretty much sums up my own experience. They have no troubles worthy of the name. How long are we supposed to keep at this? They're clearly playing with us. Indeed, whenever I inquire how much more there is to be done, the answer is ever the same. A little. I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. Rion J once told me a story about the pixies. They're born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it's believed. Though they don't have memories of their previous lives, the desire to have fun remains, imprinted on their souls. And so they live only to play, keeping hapless mortals for their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, when I sought to identify the true nature of ghosts, I came upon literature examining a similar subject. The soul was likened to a core that resides in the ether, and its presence is what differentiates us from such beings as sprites and arcane entities. Upon death, said core ordinarily dissipates alongside the ether that composed the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the corporeal realm, either by the will of its owner or by means of certain arts. In time, the soul may regather ether unto itself to assume another form, or find newly emerged life in which to abide. The pixies may be one such instance of this. If ghosts are merely souls without bodies, what does that make us? I think you've become that which you fear most, brother dearest. He's like, oh no. However, the pixies may have come into being. If we leave them to judge when they are satisfied, they will never be satisfied. Yeah, we must negotiate new terms with the creatures. Where to begin? It seems to me we would need at least one among them to sympathize with us. In the course of your chores, did any of you encounter a pixie who seemed even faintly amenable to reason? Not during my chores, perhaps. Ol? That's the dumb pixie. I don't want to call her. She's mean to me. He says, I'm in shock. If only you knew a pixie, Sissatoon. I know. I hate it. What? You knew a pixie from before? Not only are you acquainted, but you've entered into a pact. You would have mentioned this sooner. At any rate, I hope this will offer us a way out. Without further delay, then, summon this Ul, if you please. I don't wanna accept with the chat mode and say user keyboard or the software keyboard to enter Ul to summon your pixie friend at the designated location. But ghosts too. I suppose it makes sense on a certain level. Alphino's dealing with his new paradigm shift. Pact with the pixie. Why am I not surprised? I hope Ul will be able to help us, you know. Come along, Grayson. Summon your pixie friend. Where's the designated place? Designated place. I must go to party and say try it actually cares about capitalization. Gotta type it as it is written. Lane. How could she possibly hear the difference in like how I say if it's capitalized or not? A voice rings out in your mind. So, my sapling has finally remembered about his lovely branch. But with such a half-hearted call, he may as well lop me off and cast me aside. Humph, I have no sapling. Please, Feoul, I need you. It's so ridiculous. That didn't work. Alright. Now I forgot what I actually have to say. Wait a minute. Please, Feoul, I need you. Okay. This is so stupid. This goes against everything I believe in. Also, I see Gray's ignoring something the white mage job wants to tell him. Is there a white mage thing? What's going on? Oh, that's probably fine. I mean, who cares about the healing gauge? Who even uses that? Yes, he is. Is that your idea of a fervent call? A sudden log do it with more fire. I'll read about this healing gauge. Performing actions that consume lilies will also nourish the blood lily. The blood lily will bloom after consuming 3 lilies on the execution of Affliatus Misery. I don't know. It's probably fine. Oh, nobody cares about that stuff. It's irrelevant. Going to lose. Nah, it doesn't work. Alright. God, this must have been the toughest quest in the whole game for Lala. Okay. Oh, what did I spell wrong? Oh, I didn't say it while fetch. I had to have it clicked on. Dagnabbit, can I copy that? Oh my gosh, okay. There we go. Well, this is a lol, yes. We should use it more often to call him out.
You're late! Late!
You mean I'm late? Get out of here. I unsummon you. I don't need you. Dagnabbit.
I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting.
But why are you orange?
Sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing he is. Cold and cruel and heartless.
I would like to unsummon you now. I'm just like, what? Like, what do I do with this?
Self-important little brat. Just what we need.
I mean...
Reminds me of my childhood.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke. But just now you called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Right, right. I just want, I hope she just like absolutely just like socks a pixie in the face. Just clobbers him.
Well. If it isn't Theo the mold feel, it's been too long.
They don't like you either.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself. Now let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, he will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
So bossy.
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
Not even a bit.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone.
So bossy.
And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of his bag all over your precious village.
What does that even mean? Why is it my stuff? I'm like, wait, what?
Cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and...
I just barely washed those.
And all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that,
No, I just cleaned out my bag. Don't get on me about this too. No, it's my... I'm so organized finally. Come on. Like, oh man.
All right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise to play nicely.
Alfino and Ali's are like, no.
It seems we won't be joining you.
We'll reveal the hidden Fernic to you at once.
What did they just say to me?
So this is the true Ilmeg.
Oh.
How are you feeling?
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Thank goodness.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
You rhymed again.
Your lovely branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
Never calling for her again. Not even once. Not even a second time. As soon as I can see what you wrote in my chat. Since it's in Say Chat, everyone in the area can read it, Sissatoon. Look, I don't think I said anything that I'm terribly unproud of having said. It's fine. Greg ignores in-game chat. He must assume it's invisible to everyone else too. I mean, I didn't really think about it that closely. It's not like I can get in trouble for what I wrote. Choosing more often to call him Sissatoon? No. It's like how an anime can tell the main character by their wacky hair colors. Yeah, for Feoul. Is the color of your soul gray, ever ripe oranges? No. Gray is a yandere partner, and it's a pixie. James can also see your shame as well. This is the other day I summoned my retainer, the Crystarium. Confused because I forgot Feoul was my retainer there. Oh, right. That's technically what she does, huh? Alfino? Worry not, we shall be fine. Go and find Urianger. Send Urianger my regards, and tell him to live somewhere less annoying next time. Feoul silly has a way with the other pixies. Man, what a lovely place this is. It's less misty now, I guess. For Alfino and Alize's sakes, let us be quick. It would be a shame to return only to find that they had been made to play one game too many. Now, the place we seek is the abandoned manor of a nobleman and a scholar. The Bookman's Shelves, it's called. After the fellow's vast collection of tomes. An agreeable habitat for our friend, I'm sure you'll agree. If we follow the path north, we should soon find the place. Come along. Neat. I think, actually, by the time we meet up with Urianger J, that'll be a pretty good spot for ending the stream, it looks like. Oh, it's so far. Alright. Yeah, so we'll get over to the manor, we'll end the quest, and then we'll probably continue on next week. I think will be the plan. What a lovely place this is, he says, with somehow even less emotion than usual. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so enthusiastic and full of emotion all the time. I resemble those insinuations. How dare you? Did I lick the aether? Don't worry, I licked it. I said it tasted like jelly beans, remember? The pink ones. Look, I'm riding a horsey. I'm so appropriate. I'm frolicking in the flowers. It's such a time I'm having. A purple morpho. Wow, a blood morpho. Don't touch me. Ouch. What did I just say? Nonsense. Oh, wait a minute. Is this house technically not going to be considered, like a sanctuary? Am I going to have to, like, go back over to Pixieland? Yep, I'm going to have to go back to Pixieland. It's ridiculous. It's been quite a while. Hope Urianger J as well. And here we are at long last. I give you Urianger J's humble abode. Come, let's see if he's home. That's why I asked you if you touched the thing. Monster blood, it'll say it's morpho in time. Ah, a small cutscene. A lot of books.
Urianger, are you in?
This you're like, no.
Unto a world weary of heroes, a hero wends his way.
Mm-hmm.
The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
Man, looking swag. So did, like, Urianger J lose a bet or something? Like, what's with this?
Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Mm-hmm. Hi. I nod my head. Anyway,
we'll meet you outside.
Yeah, you'll catch us stupid if you talk to him too long.
Another one for you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
Hmm. So what? So who? What's he making her do?
I take it thou hast met with our other comrades already?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of great comfort to me. As for the rest, it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Light Wardens, and perforce the war with Yulmore.
Sure.
Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Mm-hmm. I heard it was a real zinger.
As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come.
Mm-hmm.
There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald.
Cool.
So fierce, in fact,
that they did begin to push the enemy back, ilm by painful ilm at first, then yalm by yalm, and malm by malm in time.
So everything works out and it's great.
Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile. Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning.
Ah.
Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides.
Ah. That's a problem.
From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel.
Not good honor.
Nor did the land itself escape unscathed. For spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might.
Might does make right.
Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world.
Neat.
Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist. And those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order.
Me? Yes. The winner. Gasp. Urianjo. I mean, we knew that was coming. No, not Kryl. No, the saddest death of them all. It's so tragic. Not, what's her name? Tolo. No. Not me.
Were no more. For the weapon spared not one. Not even thee.
But I got the plot armor. Impossible.
An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold.
That sounds like a banger prophecy, dude. Hope you wrote that down.
No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy.
It's true. I don't like the part where I died. And also, I guess the part where, like, I don't know. I guess I don't want Thanker to die. Kryl, sure. As long as those three survive, that's pretty good. And I guess Urianjo, since he's in the room.
I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency.
Gasp.
Come.
What is the mystery?
Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
I wasn't too good at astrology. It's a chart of the elements? It's something to do with magic. It says wind and fire and water.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source.
Sure. Okay.
As the chart maketh plain, our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition.
Right, and when we combine them together, we can summon Captain Planet and prevent the Umbral Calamity. You're right.
Astral, the active. Umbral, the passive.
Mm-hmm.
As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, the denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral.
Sure. They use different words. Great.
Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer.
Hmm.
Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the first had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race.
Hmm.
Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
Sure. You're taking a year and a half to explain things again.
Light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the first is rooted in the generation of the two forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
Hmm.
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the first to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings.
Okay.
Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the first were rejoined, replete as it is with light.
Oh.
We would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity.
That's okay.
Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged. We are to eliminate the Light Warden of Ilmeg.
Of course, definitely. We do that
Speaking
easily.
of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Hmm.
Aye. Is all but certainly ensconced within Leargear, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake.
Great.
To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation.
2 weeks of riddles.
Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Great stories. But seriously, did you lose a bet to the pixies? Did they make you wear a dress if you wanted to live here or something? Unto the truth. Quest complete. Dun 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 dun. Hooray! Okay, cool. Well, I think that is plenty for us for today. I'm gonna go ahead and wander. I guess I could teleport back to Sanctuary. Gah, what the heck? What is this? Give me my alt tab. Jeez. Lead her run. Okay, cool. I don't think he's changed his home points as a tune. Does he know how to, says Lala? The tune's probably not. I've never... I bet I could figure it out. I bet there's a way to change your home point. I'm sure that's possible. But Gordani is my home point. Why would I want to ever change it? I had to raise him because he jumped right into an enemy's path. Sounds about right, says Lala. Watch what I miss tomorrow. It sounded like I said Volo. Volo from Soul Calibur? Who? What? Who said Volo? Yeah, who would help you with Scrabble if around Jade dies? Says Lala. It's true. It turns out being a mage and not knowing the elements is like musicians never bothered to read music trying to join an orchestra. No. You don't need to read music these days. You just play by ear. It's fine. That turns out Iranja has always worn a dress. What do you mean? Oh, but like, it's like super a dress now. Before it was like kind of a dress, but maybe he could say it was like a long cloak. Exit says you must stream for 6 more hours. No, I probably can't. Alas. But since he also changed jobs. A merchant. And a Mendor. Wow, fascinating. Anyway, I think we're here safely ensconced within... Bo Leonette says, you okay there, hopping bunny? Who would dare talk to me about my hoppingness? Anyway. Great. He's an astrologian. We need points to redeem where 10k points forces Grey to stream for 3 more hours. That'd be a lot of points. I don't, at least at this point, I don't think I could do, like, just streamathons. Like, Lala don't. That means I have 12k. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing streamathon things yet. That's... Jeez, Malala could too. I have 90k on Twitch's Exodus. Jeepers. Anyway, I think that is going to be enough for today. So thanks everyone for hanging out. We'll be continuing with MSQ next Sunday, I guess. And then I'm not sure what the other plans are. We're trying to figure out a way to do a podcast again, like anime podcast again soon. Schedules have gotten kind of wonky, unfortunately. I need to figure out what I can do with Zyga about that, because it's MSG, Umami. I said MSQ. You can rewind it. It's definitely MSQ. I said. I never make mistakes. Gozer says goodnight. Yeah. Anyway. Thanks everybody for hanging out. This is lies. No, George, you died. That's sad. You also have levels you need to level up on Sisatoon. That's true. I got a bunch of stuff I got to get done at some point. There's many more things to get done. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks a bunch for hanging out tonight. It was really fun playing fun games with you and chatting. And most of you were saying really nice things, which I appreciate. Exit started Endwalker today. That's exciting. I hope you win. Yeah, anyway, thanks again for hanging out. We'll hopefully catch you again soonish. I don't know as far as yeah, I mean, I know like next weekend for sure we're streaming stuff. If we can ferret anime podcast, we'll hopefully do that too this week. But we'll just have to kind of wait and play it by ear at this point, unfortunately. But anyway, thanks a bunch, and we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.